Welcome to SerpentVisionaryOracle. How's everyone doing? Today I was really inspired by a early birthday gift I received. So yay for Libra energy. And speaking of Libra energy, I will be doing a special video on my actual birthday and uploading it and posting it on my actual birthday. I don't know what it is yet. So talk about inspiration. I received 3 beautiful decks, new decks for the table. First one is the Sacred Spirit. And if you have any Anna Stark decks, they're absolutely beautiful. The artwork on the Oracle decks that's released by Anna there is beautiful. Second deck is the Hero's Journey. And the third is the Santa Muerte Oracle, which is a little bit of a darker deck here. And we'll see if I use it. I am definitely going to use it in the month of October and November, given the whole fall and then Halloween, Dia de los Muertos, you know, that thing. So I thought I'd share these decks. I was so inspired to do a reading. And because it's in Mercury Retrograde and it is in Libra, you know, the emphasis will be on, of course, the communication and balancing and harmony, but also because it's in the 7th house. And the 7th house is all about your partnerships. Mostly for me, it's mainly hidden the main partnerships and friendships and that kind of thing. But like I've said in the previous video, is to really look up your chart, your natal chart. You can go on Google, and there's a lot of free sites that will do the charts for free. It's interesting to know because you're way more than your sun sign. And out of my experience, most people aren't their sun sign. I don't know. Go check it out for yourself. So in that kind of theme, I thought it'd be a good check-in, as it is in the world of relationship, and that is to get let's do a check-in on how about your friendships, partnerships, communication, and all that area. Let's pull some piles first, and then I'll expand on that. So it'll be pick a pile style today, and it will be based on the cards here. 4 and 1. That came up again, 4 and 1. So I would say this Mercury retrograde is about self. Your foundations, your surroundings, where you live. How stable are the people around you? Is it time to let them go? Is it time to let new ones in? Is it time to work on the ones that are new beginnings? You know, all of that. There is so much intensities right now and fast-paced change. Now, if you've been feeling stuck or think that things are not moving, they are. It might not be in your timing. I know, right? I wish too. It doesn't happen that way. Our lessons, our karma. Oh, and if you see my Instagram, go check out the Instagram page. There's 6 fucking retrogrades happening. God damn it. As those came tumbling down on the floor. Excuse me. Okay, let's get some here too. Oh, this is a big deck. And look at how pretty they are in the back too. They're just like, the cards today, I mean, I grew up with the good old-fashioned Rider-Waite, right? Which was never really a deck for me. It was all right, you know, that's traditional tarot, hardcore, but I don't consider me a tarot reader, although I do own tarot decks. I'm more of how I just do things. I don't know what I do, I just do it. Okay, let's get the deck here. Let's get some more cards. Okay, we got our 3 piles. Yeah, let's just do 3. I wish. Let's see if, as things progress, I'll expand more and things will change, I'm sure. What fell on the floor? Real interesting. Okay, so let me get some objects here for the cards to match, and then you can pick the pile. Wow, this one had chargy. Okay. So I'm gonna pause the video here so I can give you an overview of your piles to choose from, and then I'll see you at your time-stepped pile. Okay, everyone, here are the 3 choices for your piles. Pile number 1 is paired with this beautiful elephant object. Pile number 2 is the clear skull. And pile 3, this interesting bottle and charm here. It's also paired with this. Kill every workout. Okay, see you at your timestamps. Okay, pile 1. Look how beautiful this is. It's 2 elephants, or like a double. It's one elephant head, yes, but I always see it like there's 2 enmeshed, like a union. So, just sort of love lands upon my table. You know why? Because you know my readings. Love always comes up on my tables. So for you, let's see what your magical number is. It's a number 9, 4 and 5. Number 9. Oh. So while I'm shuffling here, let me tell you about number 9. As far as you live in a residence or a home, it's one of transformation and healing. Imbalanced means the opposite, like there's toxicity, addictions, too many people living there, non-harmonious, like taking in people that take advantage of you. But when it's balanced, it's a home of healing, transformation, a good union, a good place for family that is a little smaller, like maybe a 3 or 4 size family. So today I'm inquiring about the 7th house as it relates to Mercury retrograde and what is going on with you and your relationships, partnerships. What kind of friend are you? Do you need to let go of the so-called friends? Because there's a lot of social circles are changing. People are dropping out. People are coming back in. Again, it's retrograde. Okay, let's see. Feels good. I'm also going to be partnering the cards maybe with a little tarot today as well for some clarifications. These are oracle decks and they come with the books. This is what I showed you, the actual cover of the books they come with. I don't use the books. I don't like to read. I don't read that way. There's a lot of good information in the books because there's a purpose for the books. But I just let go and have fun, as you know. And if you have received readings from me, you know what I mean. Okay, let's take this. And let's get some objects for the cards here. Huh. Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go to my tried and true here since we're going oracle. Yes? All these images are really really pretty. The artwork is nice, so nice. Okay, that was easy enough. Okay. Oh. Okay. Open the third eye here. Ooh, there's a lot on the table. Ooh, okay. So, when it takes me a while to receive or get a vision or an overall, that means that there's really high resistiveness here. High resistiveness, like something's resisting or opposing. Like I said, love always comes up on my table. And I'm feeling really sad because something here is broken. There was union, there was passion, there was a future, there was something that you held in your mind very dear and deep. And it's gone. Image number 1 is the hummingbird. And that tells me right there. Because the hummingbird, I'm not going to use the book. I'm simply doing my thing here, but I will eventually catch up with the book, see if there's any juiciness in there. There's a love here you feel died. And or, see, this is a season as well. And it is interesting, retrogrades hitting at this time, because there's been a lot of people experiencing loved ones that's passed away, anniversaries, or you may be going through it yourself, or a really significant death within yourself. Because this hummingbirds are usually, you picture them as, you know, happiness and joy, as, you know, the love and light, a definition is love and joy. Look at this hummingbird. Fuck, dude. I don't think he's expressing joy. Or there is love there, though, but for me, I'm thinking like someone dear has passed away, a love of your life is away, someone very dear to you is gone. This was a very, very deep soul connection, because it's represented here by the elephants, yeah? And I know it's like, it's two elephants. Oh, you know what it is? Yeah, it's two elephants. You know, I own this object forever, right? And I've always thought, oh, this elephant's kind of weird looking, you know? That's why I am attracted to it, right? So I'm now noticing, because of you, that it actually is two elephants. There's two trunks and it's intertwined. There's two third eyes, like, you know, thank you. I mean, I just saw that. So yes, that's how come I'm feeling so sad, because this person's not there. I wish you could see this. Maybe it'll illuminate, but it's paired with this stone here. And when you look at it in the light, it's like 3D. It's a very interesting slab. So that means, I mean, you have depth with this person. And even if this person passes away, I'm still going to say you have depth with this person, because a person never dies. We just, okay, it's a mystery, right? We don't really know. No. But when you've tapped into other realms and have, you know, particular insights and gifts that you're open to, the spirit world is very real. I gotta, like, because I'm tearing, okay? Hold on. Wow. Yeah. See, look, there's so much love in this pile one here. Look at this. And I don't care how long it takes to do this reading. There's a lot on the table right here. This is a beautiful, beautiful piece. Very much passion. And yeah, this is looking like the partnership is like gone. And or these are souls that have passed away. So we all have those, but for some interesting energy, I've said this before, if it's in the collective or it's just me personally, but I'm feeling it really strong. There's something about August and then October, very chargy, but there's ancestors here. Thank you. Thank you. There's ancestors here shedding some light on the situation. And if you look at the hummingbird's path here, there is that light. And the hummingbird is still what? Hovering and going towards. And on my table, this particular hummingbird is facing the north. And there's a thing about the north. So the north is always going towards your sweetness, always going towards the nectar. And not like, oh, someday, oh, maybe. No, this is that sweet nectar that drives your ass towards that direction no matter fucking what. I know something went down here. I haven't even got there yet. But be patient, please. Because I'm really having something surge through me. Different. It's way different than any particular vibe here that I've experienced on this table. So it could be, I see there's a lot of ancestors around me. And when I feel them, it's like wings, like giving me a hug and lifting me up. So they're always there. They have come before you, and boy, do they know what it's all about. They know all about the heart. And they see your heart in a different way. So it's interesting, the numbers here. The hummingbird is a 34, which is a 7. So through it all, there's some peace that you have maintained through this and still want. Like some people go towards certain things that they would love to have in their life or obtain. And this one, I think the highest thing here is the call to peace. Like, is there actual peace? Yes, there is. So this hummingbird's nectar is all about having peace with this situation. And the ancestors are involved. But you know what, though? They're proud of you. They're proud of you for standing. They're proud of you becoming stronger. They're handling the situation. They're handling the people. They're juggling the people around you too. Okay, if you're just hanging on, like you can't take it anymore, open your mouths and call. You know, this appears fine. You know, our thoughts are very powerful. But so is our voice. You could sit here all damn day, you know, but how about your voice? They want to hear from you. Look at the hands. So the hands, they're waiting. Those below and above, waiting. They're handling the chaos and the people through the reorganization. Oh, and by the way, you're finding out who your real friends are during this, aren't you? They're coming out. The jealous ones, they're dropping. The ones that are really for you, they stay, but you can count them on your hand. Because you know what? There's big change for you coming here through the month of this retrograde. This love is very important to you. It's very sweet. It's very endearing. It's very sweet. And this is what I'm talking about. Call out. Call out. You know, they hear. Call out, open your heart, believe. You want a change. There's such a huge desire for change. And I think you've done a lot of fucking work and you've been through enough already. You've already know what your call is, you know? I think you've had enough truth come, enough more, you don't need another sign, another reading, but I'm glad you're here. Alignment, Alignment. Oh, I love this, and it's on the #1 card. I love this deck already. Look how beautiful. It's called The Call. It's #1. And again, I'm seeing a lot of these openness of light in this card. Like there's a main message there. And it kind of this is interesting. Look at this. It mimics the hummingbird card, but they're both heading in the same direction. The heart's open. The heart's open. Light. De luz. Yes? Yeah, this is badass. I love your reading already. I'm going to give you a nice reading. I don't care how long it takes to upload, edit, whatever the fuck, because this is a really interesting vibration I'm going through. And if you are tuning in, please comment or hit me up personally. I understand when it's personal. Even this is a general collective reading vibe for the tribe here. But I appreciate that. Like, you know, you take it serious enough to go onto the Instagram account and DM me and thank me for whatever has opened up with you or aligned for you. And you're definitely that kind of person that's watching pile #1. I wouldn't be surprised if the person who gifted me this reading has chosen this pile. So if this is you, Kathy, thank you so much, soul sister. I will shout you out in everywhere. I use these, I swear. So there's been a lot of change. Well, who hasn't been going through a lot of change? But this is like constant. And so, like I said, if you felt like you were stuck or you think this has been slow moving, be very grateful and thankful, because if it would have came to you all at once, son of a bitch, dude, get what I mean? Our timing, you know, I was saying that in the beginning. So I think where you're at right now with all of this includes the people around you, this beautiful connection I was feeling very strongly in the heart space with someone. And this second card here is a number 11, which is a soul reunion, union card. The call was 1, that's self. See, it's all mimics the dice as well. In the beginning, I rolled a 5, a 1, and 4. And this is a lot of alignment is coming. So now that you've been through, you've been through a lot, and you've done a lot of work. Amen. Like, yes, shout out for doing your work. Yes, shout out for doing the work. You put in your work. You put in the work. So now it's aligning, and I feel like more flow is coming in where you're like, you can breathe now. Please continue to do your spiritual work with your ancestors and or what you practice. Go deeper. It's just going to the next level, because what I feel is you've had enough with all the bullshit, and I mean all the bullshit from everyone. That's why this is so fucking chargy, man. It's like shit hit the fan everywhere with people you didn't even think that would, and yet you're aligned and you've managed and you pull through. Amen to that. That's what I'm talking about. But is this easy? No. And I always say, is it worth it? Yes. Yes. It takes something. It takes something to work things out, process it. There's been anxieties, some dark moments. Of course, that's what happens when you do your work, the real work, shadow work. Shadow work takes a lot of fucking courage, man, because guess what? You have to see yourself and nobody else. Through this, of people coming in and out, and you going through this process, especially with this partner here, there was, like I said, you can count on your hand. A lot may have been, you've been feeling alone, secluded. You can be, like I've said, you can be around a lot of people and still feel alone. That's like crazy, right? But there's been some key people here to support you. Like I said, you get to see who your VIPs are. Coming in to share. See, feel the person that feels alone through the darkness, through the times that people don't see, the real stuff that people don't see. They've been there, but you can only count them on your hands. Oh wow, this is beautiful. Lordy, I love these. This is so beautiful. And this is a number 9 card, which matches with the dice, which is what? The healing and transformation. You've kept your heart open. You're ready. You're ready to take this on. This is a divine feminine energy. It was paired with this right here. This is one of those beautiful shells I received as a gift. It's like so yummy to hold. But notice, this shell is closed. It has not opened yet. Stay mysterious. But meaning like it's going to open. This is divine feminine energy I'm picking up on. And if you're a male watching, you have that within you too. We all have the duality. You're like, even if more change comes, bring it. I've left an incredible past behind. One that I could write a book about. But you know, I know it's not over. It never is. But you're like, bring it. And this card also faces the north. The heart is the north is the heart space on my table. Because you know what? Number 2. See, look at that grand light there. And it's called the Quest. It's a number 2 card. And her heart is facing the south. That's how come I know many battles, many fights within yourself more than anything. You're non-confrontational type, I'm telling you. You don't want to, you're like, no, let the fighting for someone else, man. But when it comes to yourself, you had to learn how to stand up and fight. And there's much, much peace coming because you've done so. So the friends around you that are with you now, they really look up to you. They look up to you like, wow, they did it. Like, whoa, that's what I want to do that. So can you see, you around you have inspired others and you don't probably even realize it. Yes, you're definitely ready. You're definitely ready for the next level. And the next level of people who are now at the energy vibration you are. You know, people come and go. Just think of all the people that think of that way about you. It's crazy. There's so many people. But the ones that are very dear to us. So I'm going to pull one more card for the messages here. Can you tell me more about this partnership and love? Oh, that's way too fucking many. Unless everyone gets a card. If there's 9 cards, I'm going to freak out. Let's see. Close to it. I'm going to do this. Oh, there's no reversals. Okay. Sorry, they don't want me doing reversals today. Thank you. I mean, I can read reversals, you know. But today is a really happy day to read. Fuck. Of course I am. Oh, yeah. Yes, the partner shows up. We already know about you. We already know about this love. Can you tell me more? Oh, that is gonna... Okay, all right. I'll tell him right now. All right, what we got here? What we got here? Ah. Okay, wounded hummingbird. The message here, if you haven't heard this enough, is that you're working towards you. You're working towards rebuilding the finances, rebuilding your structure. You may even want to move. And in reference to friends, which was the theme here in the reading, you will be helped. You'll always have help. Why? Because you're voicing it. Ask. They won't tell you no. They're just like, oh, we've been waiting. Here. Okay? The friends around you now are giving and generous as you are. The ones that have fallen out, that have been dead, are being washed away from you. Again, why? Because they don't match your values, your beliefs, what you've been working on, what you've been going through. You've become intimidated to those people because they see that you're abundant. You know, when you're working through something, we don't see it, but everybody else will. And of course, they have their opinions and advice that we never asked for. Don't you love those types? Voka, voka, voka. Ah, fuck off. Leave them alone. Well, because of that, see, they're taken away. They're away from us like dead fucking skin. And they just become memories. But they'll never forget you. They don't forget you. You forget them. Interesting. Oh, and here's the card. Helping. The help. Number 9, number 9, number 9. Beautiful. Where you're going, your direction you're going towards. I mean, holy shit, dude. Hello. Look at this goddess here. Which is another pentacle. Is another pentacle. What the fuck? I can't say pentacles. Hi. I need to hydrate. You're like It's on. It's on. Bring me what I've worked for. What I've been manifesting, which I thought that was taking forever and I'm not heard, and when is it going to show up? Well, it's going to. And I said this last reading too, like, you've been hearing readers go, soon, soon, just yay, soon, divine timing. You're the divine timing if we're so the divine. But I understand with the concept, right? Yes, it's not real, the timing. Where divine timing is that we can actually brings it towards you faster when you're doing work, when you let go, when you keep your heart open and not try and figure it out and keep the attention on you. I know the partner that you miss or is around. That's not an easy thing to do, because the person's always in your thoughts. Well, guess what? It's like that for them too, no matter what. And if they have passed on, know they're always watching. They're always around. Again, voice, speak up, talk to them. Because there's definitely celebration coming your way for all the work that you've done, for all the punches you took, for all the roads up, down, across, backwards, days where you want to get up but you did anyways, days where you didn't want to put in the work but you did anyways. Why? Because you're just driven towards the sweetness and nectar. You have the mighty fierceness energy of the hummingbird. Hummingbirds move quick. So if you think, again, if it hasn't been moving, it has. Our perception of what time is not real. It doesn't make sense. And once I start thinking about it, I get like, whoa, right? Oh, no reversals. Or was this one? Okay, we'll put you right here. Oh yes, see, I had to show you the beautiful amethyst on the table that is paired with your objects as well. And I will be taking a video overhead so you can see all the spread overhead too after the reading completes. Oh, so you're like, yeah, relief, thank you. You're just doing you, keep doing you. Oh, I had to let that bitch go, fucking bitch. Bye. Lots of letting go with people you work with, especially. That's always in the workplace, though. It's like fucking grade school, adult daycare center, fucking workplaces. I think you have higher dreams and you're going to leave that place anyway, because you're seeing all the bitches and assholes that you work with, and, so that's no. You're like, I've been working on things to get my fucking ass out of here. Or you can just take up and quit. Or something will happen abruptly that will happen for you. Because you're like saving your, you save your energy for somewhere else, okay? It's coming. It's coming. See, you're like, la, 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 going with the flow, kick it, bury it, yeah. Rest, have a moment for yourself. I know, okay, this is really funny. It's paired with this dude. This card's kind of a little mischievous here. There's a little mischievous in the background. Like, this person's thinking, oh yeah, we'll see about that. Now, since it's retrograde season, and I mean retrogrades. Mercury's just the communication one, which is really not so bad, huh? So these people here, this dude right here, he's going to try and come back. Or these are the people that, now that you're shining, and now that, you know, they realize, they're going to go, hey, and you're going to go like, oops. You're like, nah. Stupid fools. Who do you think you were fucking with? And yeah, see, this is so beautiful. You have the Hierophant card here. So see what I mean? It got paired with this card. It got your back. Very, very few though, right? Very, very few. But they have your back. And you're that type of loyal person too. So if you gravitate to canine energy, have a dog or love dogs, or animal oriented, you have that type of personality as well. Your ending cards here are beautiful. Okay, I want to make sure I partnered them, and then I'll, okay. One more object for the table. Protection, protection. Something's heading your way. Someone's gonna get in touch with you. It's Mercury retrograde. Someone that's passionate. Someone that you have a good connection with. You never know who you're gonna run into. See, as you let go of other people and new energies come in. And this is what I'm sensing with this. Of balance. Not something, it's not anybody with their head up their ass. No more phonies. You're like, no more love and lighters, please. Really, gag. You know, like fucking real people. God damn it. And that's what's coming to you. This is the ending tarot card here. And it's paired with the beautiful lizard. Who is is a symbol of renewal, of another swift creature too. These creatures are fast. So this is the end card is the 10. I think that's the wheel in the tarot. And he's holding an ankh. It's like por vida, for life. It's when you pair these two, it's like, how triumphant is fucking this? Triumphant over your past, over all that I saw here. And I've noticed since I've gone through the reading, it's calmed down. So a lot's coming your way. Woo! Force, fire. Ooh, that's nice, huh? Again, I'm going to take an overview on this, and I know this is a general reading for the tribe and the collective. And if you're interested in a personal reading, which is just that, and I get way more detailed for you, and I really do mean that, it will be for you. Some things will come through that, Lordy, I don't know. A lot of interesting things come through over here. Oh, that's what it was. Like, earrings all twisted in here. What the hell? All right. So anyways, I'm going to take an overview of the spread. And thank you so much, Pile 1. That was a really like, whoa, that partnership. Woo! Wow. That is no bullshit. Coming towards you. Yummy. Okay. So on to number 2. And at the top of the deck, I forgot to mention. So you'll definitely be working on something that's passionate and important to you. And remember the outcome right here. Thank you, pile 1. Pile number 2, the clear skull. And I'm also going to add more cards to the table. Get situated here. So yes, theme tap-in is anything about partnerships, since this retrograde is in Libra in the 7th house. Partnerships, friendships, marriages. Who are you as a friend? Who's around you? Number 10, 6, 4. Which equals 1. Love, foundation, self. Key themes. Reunion. Number 6, family. Number 4 is your stability, your home. Also a partnership card. Okay. I might have to do that. So yes, I'm so excited and was inspired to do a reading with these new cards. Okay, let's do it this way. Backs of these too. Isn't that nice? I love the image on this one too. It's very nice. Okay, let's do it. I love my cock. Some from this deck, from the Soul Cards deck. I like when they fall on my table, but when they flip up, that's cool too. But let's have them fall on my table. I'm just gonna have to these. All right, here we go. I'll let that one fall. Fuck it. Let's do this. I know. See, this is happening with pile 1 too. There's some resistiveness in the air. A resistiveness vibe. Use some tarot towards the end is more in depth, more clarification. Okay, let's get some objects for the table as I flip the cards over. Leftovers showing up on my table. All right, let's get it going. I just know. I always notice something in the objects every time. So these objects, they're forever changing and evolving, and I'm always noticing something different as I work with them, as well as the cards. They never look the same. That's why I love using Oracle, because Oracle just eases my brain and works a lot with my vibe. And speaking of, let's see what's going on here. Like I was in the first pile, there was a pause before I started reading and allowing things to come through. Because I feel there's resistiveness in the energies. This is also for pile 1, so you might want to look on that one. The resistiveness, I'm not understanding so much. I'm just letting it be. And if that means anything to you, I mean, what you're resisting, what you're not wanting to face, what you don't want to see, could be there as well. Okay. So let me hydrate here. Let me take a look. There's beautiful visuals on the table. It just seems that there's a lot of walking away, going towards something else. In the general collective vibe lately, in a lot of the readings I've done, no matter what theme is I name anything. But I'm liking the vibe here. Let me just tune in here for a little bit and be with the... Oh, that's interesting that it landed there. All right. Okay. Wow, charging you. Okay, good. I'm going to show you your first image. Before you do, I notice you have a lot of 8s on the table. All right, this is your first image here. So this was the image that you chose, that was face down in the piles. Definitely new beginning here. Oh, wow. Holy shit. No wonder I said to go to pile 1, perhaps, and check that out too. There's just lots of reunion coming for, you know, in the retrograde time, that's no accident, and that's the vibe, right? I'm going to open up third eye here a little more as I hear the planes roaring above. Perfect timing. Hold on. Let me open up the third eye here. Bless it with some love. Oh, mi corazón. Love always lands up on my table. I love it. Whew. I pretty much did in that bowl. Okay. Because these are oracle cards, they do have numbers, sometimes words and sentences. I read them. But these cards are, they come with books as well, which you showed in the beginning. I don't really use them. My reading brain just goes somewhere with reading. My brain works a particular way. So I just rather look and channel and let myself gaze into the beautiful image that this is that you chose. Because I do see two hummingbirds. There's two hummingbirds in this card, and there's also a messenger bird here. I don't know if you can see this. You can see the messenger bird, but the two hummingbirds, see, there's one here and there's one here. And I'm going to be shooting an overhead video after the reading. And so the thing about the hummingbirds is that hummingbirds, they love going towards their sweetness and their nectar. And these birds are facing each other. One is coming from the north, one is coming from the south. So this has been something that's been a part that you've been wanting to know. Is this gone? Is this going to hear from this person? Am I going to get answers from my situation if it's not in a particular person that you're thinking of? Am I ever going to hear from this love of mine? Though it's obvious, you know, it's a love connection between two people, but you can have that relationship with yourself as well with something you've put love into. Meaning, like, because there's north and south polarities right here. And someone is has been more in the south and more in the north. Now, the person that has been more in the south has been dealing with some pretty dark, deep demons, darknesses, strippage, ego, needed to face shit, not like you, because you've done that too, but it was a different experience for you. That way that happened, that you come to realization for yourself. But there's a message bird here. Like you've been waiting for word. It's paired, it's also paired, okay, it's paired with the skull here. So you want some clarity. You want clarity with a lot of things. Now, if it's, because this has having to do with the whole theme of the reading here with the retrograde and relationships and everything, I think you've been reevaluating your connection as well, that there's been too many people around you, like too many voices, and you love them all, and you go like, hey, well, I don't know who to listen to. Thank you. You're like, thank you, prima. Like, thank you, sister. Oh my God, mom, what could I do without you? Oh, dad. Hey, bro, you got me. Like, there's all these people around you that are very influential to you, and you have a really good network here. The message here is, though, there's a couple of in particular that will stick out in the crowd. Obviously, we all have those really close VIPs. And another thing here, which came up in the other pile one as well, is the people that have passed on vibe. And if it's not the people or anyone in particular that you're missing or thinking about this time, because it's really supercharging in this collective and my tribe lately, is that they're there and they're more like a light than a being in a person's body. They're a light now, and they beam over you constantly, especially if it was a child related, if it was a child that was lost and feeling, but it is like someone has passed that comes into this, to the collective recently. So you may get a message from that. You may get a message from the other side, because they're there to guide you. Yeah. So you have a good network. You have a good amount of people, and I think you appreciate it, but you're like, where am I in all of this? And you look at them going, oh my God, but I love all of you. So your network and your friends around you is really like, I like their vibe. Yeah, there's one, yeah, if there's, turbulence and there's good times. It's all like regular, like, life. And that's your opening card. So what's coming is just like, holy shit. Okay, let me hydrate here. Oh, you got the muerta. This is one of my happiest calaveras on my table. And you notice it's yellow. Like really solar plexus root, sacral area here. And this calavera here is all about the celebration, all about something about to come to you during this retrograde time. And this card that it's paired with is called the Galactic Healer, and it's also a number 8. It's a 17, and your first card was a 35, which is an 8-8, which if you look at the number 8, and you, okay, number 8 is when you really get to see. Yes. When I see the infinity sign, I always think of third eye. And this card is very much like this. And it says, move forward with an open mind. But check out the intensity and the focus here of that actually opening, of you actually seeing your power, your manifestation come. Because it's going to come in the form of celebration. And this celebration is going to be for yourself. If you're a Libra watching, if you're a Libra watching, I want to go to that party. Because this party is beyond the 3D. You have tapped into something like so beautiful, but you're really focused. No wonder you have a lot of people around you. You have a lot of people around you. You have a really good network of people. And you balance it. Everything balances it out. This vibe I get here on this table is a little bit more chill than pile 1. This one's you have the combination of earth and water. So like places with water and the ocean, that's like your ideal to live and be nearby. So if you want to move to any of those lands, go. There's a lot of movement and actual moving literally from different states to, I mean, really moving going on right now too. And fall's great because it's not too hot, not too cold. Like weather, depends where you're moving to. But you know what I mean. Fall's beautiful. Yeah, why your network is so big, and because you're all like-minded. It's a that's a big network. Your family's big, both sides of the family are big. It's very celebration, but yet you're like, where am I sometimes? But it's not a heavy, this isn't a heavy vibe here. And oh boy, this one's called New Love is Forming, and telling you everything's magic on my table, everything vibes, is the number 15, which is a 6, and there was a 6 on the dice. And I had said that's love and foundation. So this one is called eternal union. Check out how the divine feminine energy there is placing her hand over the heart of the masculine energy there, right? Thing is, it's placed on his right side. Which is giving the masculine choice and freedom. His arm is not all the way around the partner yet. Okay? Because it says new love is forming. It says internal union, yes. Interesting. I always see something different here. Okay. Because this one here doesn't strike me as a partnership card or anything sexual in this particular spread. Partnered with everything here. What I'm getting is respect. You do well with people that are older than you, partners that are older than you, friends that are older than you, because you value their respect and their knowledge. And you feel more like protective, that they're more sincere, because it's paired with this wand. Wand. This one is more of the stability with friendships. So you may feel that some friendships are feeling distant at times, like a backing off of. It just means they need, it doesn't mean anything about you. It just means that they pick up on their own insecurities when they're around you, or they value your space when you need it. They know when to back off and let you be. That's what I mean by the respect and the mutual respect. Is the friends that you draw in. I haven't gotten to the rest of the reading yet, right? But this is... Yeah, there's a lot of admiration for one in particular with you, but you keep it as friends, like, because there's mentors or a mentor there, but you don't want to fuck things up by, flirting or sleeping with them. You want to keep it professional, and that's a big message here. Don't give in. You're right, because that person will respect you more. The minute you break that and it becomes a different bond, it will be different, and you'll shatter what you have now. So for those of you thinking that, you know those connections where, you really shouldn't play there, you really shouldn't open up there, please listen to your intuition, because Spirit is saying you're right. Don't. Keep it at the professional or friendship level, or you're gonna fuck everything up. Don't, because you're gonna lose that person's respect. Things will change, and you don't want that. Value what you have now. I'm telling you, Interesting. No wonder I get this. Yeah, this is a warning and a precaution. You know. See this, I'm gonna take a video from the top view so you can see the objects and everything. But this is paired with a heart stone. That's very dear to me. I remember where I found this. It's paired with this heart stone. It looks like a heart, like actually kind of like almost a real one. Okay. See, but you're going to see how it landed on top of the card. So that's a warning. Don't play there. It's also the number 15, which breaks into 3 5s. And the number 15 is what? Number 6. Also on the dice, also pairs with the 15 that was before this card. And you'll see. That's a warning. Yeah. Don't play there. Don't play there. I'll just show you the top view. Okay? Don't play there. And speaking of friends in retrograde, also, if you have friends or you know of somebody that's about to play there, well, there's free will and choice. But if they do, they're no friend of yours, are they? Do not support this. Do not support this. If this is someone you know or it's a friend of yours. Ancestors don't like that. Something will definitely go down. Remember, your network's big. You know, so people are affected in a lot of ways. Yeah, see, the 6 cards are becoming warnings. The 8 cards are more like you. Here's the next card's a number 8. It's called Dream Sanctuary. I don't know, the words are, I want to show you the images. It's paired with a really beautiful object too. For you, the answer to a lot of things is let's go road trip. Let's go into nature. See, I told you water's really important to you. You can be near the woods, the ocean, the desert. You don't want any of it as long as there's water. And some trees would be nice. Something that you can see, like have visual. Like you like nature, you like to go look at the rocks, the formations, see what you find. You know, you appreciate, like I said, this is a very earth, water vibe. Mixture here. And again, they're both number 8s. Interesting. See, that's why it's really nice to have a network like yours, and I think that's how you've met your network, is traveling, going places. That's why your network's so big. It seems, for some of you, yeah? Or family. You know, let's pack it up. Hey, bro, let's go on that trip, dude. Yeah, let's go, you know. So, yeah, maybe some of you are taking that before the weathers get extreme, last minute getaway thing going on with your tribe. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully you don't. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Keep shining on this one. Oh, yeah, I like this. If you have been involved in projects or you want to birth a new anything, venture, job, love, baby, now's the time, because you're pretty much in your power. Look what it's paired with. She's a beauty. I love this pose. I adore this pose. Is this pose easy to obtain? No. No. If you're on Instagram, you can see me in this pose, actually. I love this pose. It's a very strong pose, and it's very open-hearted. Again, like you're allowing your network, like you have a lot of support. Like I said, you weed out the bad ones. You're like, whatever. You're so abundant with people, you're like, whatever. People come and go. You don't, hey, it comes with the territory. They talk shit. You know how people are already. You know what? You're really accepting of that. You don't really care for it. You tolerate it because it's not very charging to you, whatever. You shine it off, you shine bright anyhow, and you love them anyway. Like, wow, she's really miserable. I get, you consider the source. You're a smart one. But yeah, it's really funny, man. Those ones that are somewhat phony-ish and more acquaint. You know what? You're really good with people that I don't even have to tell you this. You already know, like, in, out, back, forth, yeah, whatever. Family, VIP, your network, it's big. So if one falls out that was, like, not really part of the network, you're like, Well, it's like, no loss to us. We know what we have. Too bad you said no to us, kind of thing. It just doesn't vibe with everybody, but it's not like that. There's no like hate and all this fighting or strife. Yeah, I think like another reason why you work well with your network is that you're receptive to the ideas, to the advice, because these are people you ask advice, not like they throw their advice or their opinions at you. You welcome because you ask. You're really good with people. I wonder where your Mercury is in your chart, because this is really nice, receptive vibes that you put out and receive. And when you do hit those moments, like I said, when it gets a little dark or whatever, you just go away. You know how to heal yourself. You try not to take things so serious. So you love going into that nature and everything. Oh yeah, how interesting this. Okay. Okay, interesting. This may be. Okay. Okay. Just go with this. All right. Okay. Let me show you this card. And again, I'm going to show the overview on this. Okay. So there's 3 union type looking cards on your table, on the table. Only one of which is not blocked. So again, you'll see what I mean by this. Oh yeah, that's why. I think for you, it's interesting that you have a lot of network around you. If you are partnered and or married, I think it's been disappointing for you. That it wasn't what you thought. Maybe because you got married too young, or it was influenced in some way. And it's not because there was no love there. It was because you didn't see your dreams come true. Again, the beginning card was like that. Like, all this is around me, but where am I? Okay. But you need to look up. You need to see that your dreams are still there. You probably had responsibilities, or things just were, whatever reason that was in front of you that you thought was a block, or you tended, I think it's because you tended to something. It wasn't a block. It was like you tended to something which you think might have been a block, because you have solid foundations and you have all these people around you and you know how to be with people. You're the fucking unicorn with people. Or maybe you don't believe it or see it for yourself. Maybe that's why it's pile 2 today. Because this is like, again, very water and then earth. So you have a groundedness and then you have emotions to deal with in self. Because the bag started up here in the table. I know it's magic. I'll do things. And then it landed up over here. And like, why? I'll look at that later. And now I know why. Because this bag right here is really passionate right here. This contains some pretty interesting objects and stones in here. So I'll cast those soon. Yeah. Yeah, you have solid foundation. It's just there's disappointment and you're somewhat sad about something that didn't materialize. And with Spirit saying, you also got the Buddha here. And the Buddha's very grounded, again, earthy, grounded, focus, and it's been towards the north. But there's been some kind of disappointment here. And it may be monies, but it's more than that. There's some real deep-rooted something didn't materialize here for you. We're going to clarify more with I might pull some tarot on this one. Because this is so beautiful too. But look at how beautiful the sky. There's stars, like huge stars. There's one huge big star right above your head, but you gotta look up from the smoke. Maybe this is real like inner work here you're doing, where you've had to really look at something here. Okay, let's cast the stones here, see what this says. Let's see. Okay. While I look at that, I'm going to use a little tarot here, see what comes up for pile number 2 here. This is interesting because this partnership that I'm seeing here, or the situation, oh, you've got the red tiger's eye. I don't know what this is, but it's real sardonyx. I'm real attracted to sardonyx. I don't know what this is, but it looks like that ish. Oh, this, yeah, this was blood. So there could be 2 scenarios here. Maybe not. Let's see what fell off here. Anything else fall on the ground? Okay. Let's put that over here for a minute. Okay. Okay. There. Okay. Okay. Wow. All right. So I was mentioning like your network and everything's nice, and then there's like this chargy little ending to the reading over here in this corner, which can go many ways because it's a collective here. Okay, that's top of the deck. Okay, top of the deck's right here. Let me pull an object for this, and then this. Wow, you got all the yoga figurines. Okay. So regardless of the situation, like I said, I mentioned a marriage, I mentioned a partnership, it could be a friend, a situation. If it had to do with money, it's going to come because this is the energy of, okay? And it's a general collective reading. I'm going to do the marriage one first. If you are married and you've been over backwards for this marriage, you put everything into it. Everything. You even took care of any side bitch that came into the picture that may have been. I didn't know if it was a full-on affair, someone that your partner was flirting with, whatever, but you've dealt with the bitches, okay? You've dealt with that. But this is blood to you. This is my fucking partner. So you'll fight for this. Because you heard some news lately that, you know what, you're like, fuck with me? You're gonna fuck with me? Don't you know who I have behind my back to take care of things for me? But I don't say a breakup in the marriage. I just say like you're working at it. But recently, this is retrograde, right? Retrograde, the info came in. Some information came into you, and you're like, fuck that. I know who has my back. I know who I am. I've been at this already. I've been married to this fool already. Really? That's not going to knock me down. And it's also retrograde season. The karma season, right? So you may be seeing your partner like, yeah, I told you so. But because these two objects, the way that the objects are facing too, is that you know how to work with your partner. You know how to work with it already. You've been through shit. This is nothing. Because why? You keep your heart open, you bend over backwards, and again, anytime you see these back bends on my table, these are not easy to obtain. So that means you have a strong partnership, and it's strong. Okay, strong. I'll show you the rest. Oh yeah, so for those of you that if it's been a situation of monies, yeah, it's in the process of weeding out the details, the people that are no longer serving the connections here with you in regards to monies or your work or your ideas. Things haven't been vibing with you. Things that haven't been vibing with you, again, it's the vibe of the table, right? You'll receive the bad apples, the gossip, the ones that need to be let go of, and you just do it. You're not letting that get in. Don't let that get you down. Don't let it get you down. Whatever you recently heard, it was a really big boom to the ego, and that's all it is. Look up. Look up. There's peace. It's changing for better. Look up. Wait till the news comes, and then you're going to go, see, SerpentVisionaryOracle, you told me so. Now, for those of you in particular that you're not married, where there is a lot of charginess here, because there was side bitches, there was interference with this. That's a disappointment. Yeah, that was the shot in the ego, because this partner was everything. But again, all of the situations here, it mends. It mends because you're strong and you keep your heart open, and it mends. This is the last card here. And it ends actually with this one, with the High Priestess, knowing who, but the back is turned. You're like, I'm not going to fuck with my happiness or my strength or whatever I've put into it. You're not letting that interfere. Oh. Yeah, because whatever your idea, your marriage, your partner, your person you're thinking of, whoever the connection is here, again, you're not backing down. You know how to handle it. Yeah, it hurt. Yeah, but see, my gifts are still here. I'm still here. All around me, everyone around me still here. So, yeah. Wowee. Curious to find out. Send me some comments. What a fun pile number 2. Nice 5. Thank you so much for allowing me to tap in. If you want a personal reading, which of course with a lot more personal details, this was just the general reading. Thanks for hanging out here with me. And you know how to contact me. That's in the description. Thank you so much. Gonna check out pile 3. Welcome pile number 3. You have the Kill Every Workout bracelet paired with this beautiful bottle charm. Has crystals and beads on it. It's very psychedelic. Alice in Wonderland, sand, journey. And I'm going to make some more cards on the table, see what's going on for your retrograde period. So far as like relationships, partnerships, friends. Who are you as a friend? 6, 4, and 2. Ah, this is the nice warm pile. According to the numbers there, number 6. Today will be Oracle decks. I may use some tarot towards the end to clarify anything or bring in more info to what I'm picking up on. So I was real inspired to do some kind of reading. I just really had to, just couldn't wait to use this deck. They're so beautiful. And I'm really into Oracle decks. I love art. I love visuals. They do come with books, although I will not be reading from the book. I find when I gaze is good enough. I just love what I do. I just enjoy it. Okay, let's just like have some images here. I don't know why I did that, so we're gonna just do that. Okay. All right. Okay, so love comes on my table. Always shows up on my table. Well, with the number 6, yeah. Okay, objects. Let's get this going, yeah. Woo! Very good use of objects. Let's play. What messages do we have here? The 7th house in Mercury time, in Mercury retrograde time in Libra. Okay. Let's get one over here. Yeah, I may pull some clarifiers. Oh, now. Mm. Lordy. This is going to be a hot one. For my pile threes, you picked a, ooh, there's a lot of sexiness going on. So before I tap in, I'm going to open up the third eye here. Give my third eye some love. Ooh, there's some juiciness on this fucking table right now. I can't take my eyes off of it. Oh, and again, I've gotten accustomed to filming the overview after the reading, so tune in if you want to see how the image got, the images and the objects get tossed on the table. Yeah, this is some... you got a lot of 3s and 6s on the table here, paired with 7s. Interesting. Okay, let me open up the third eye here. It felt like nothing came out of there and the bowl's packed. I don't know what the hell is going on with that. Wait a minute, I'm not satisfied with that one. Woo! Mmm. Yum. Yeah, I may need to pull some sexy tarot for this one. God, all three vibes of the table so different. So your first card here is it's as I keep reading on. Sorry for the glare and the but this card is called Soul Fragments. It's number 33. Balance will be restored. Okay, that's nice. Again, I'm not using books. I read the way I do. And this is in regards to the 7th house. And then the Mercury retrograde and all the other all the other retrogrades going on. Holy shit. Okay, this is one of those till death do us part and forever after that as well. Torrid, passionate, soul connections as far as partnership. We're finding out what kind of all that's going on. Passion is everything to you. If there's no fire, no, I'm not interested. Passion and fire is everything to you. That's what come you don't like fucking around. One partner, great. Beautiful. To death do us part, wonderful. There's so many fuck boys, fuck tards, fucking whores and bitches out there these days. That's what I hear the background saying. Although people are waking up and finding that, I spilled all over here. Oh, there it is. Excuse me. Well, people are waking up to the fact that, you know, it's not really what it seems there, is it? Can't get away from it. You know, sex is like, well, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that, right? Anyways, this is 33, which adds to 6. Roll the dice, 6. So the kind of partners you like passion. You like it strong and hard. Don't fuck with me, pussy. Eat it. Wait till you see these cards. What I'm seeing is like, fuck yeah. You will say so. And your partner must be strong, high driving and passionate, or it's like no go for you. I go with what I like, or fuck that. I don't have it. Okay? You don't have it. You don't have it any way less. And if it ain't hard driving and passionate, it's not really going to do anything for you. And you must have a partner that's going to respond to that. That's what I mean. Because you possess a lot. There's a lot of power, sex power within you. Like sex power, like sensual power. Like you're not shy about any of it. It seems. You're not shy about any of it. What for? You know, if more women would say so, because there's a lot out there that are very disappointed in this area, but not you, because you won't accept anything less. And in those in-between times, if you don't have that partner, fine, because why bother? And plus, keeps the temple clean. You're not about fucking around business. You're not. Nor do you put up with it. You're strong. There's a lot of fire on this table. Whoa, there's a lot of fire on this table. Fire and air. That means you like action. You like the truth. You like people and friends that take care of themselves. You like friends and everybody around you. You know, you like people that take care of themselves, that, you know, for the most part tell the truth, that are up front. Because you're the type that will like, you have that mentality, you know, if they burn you, oh my God, sorry, feel sorry for you. It's because you're very intimidating. People fear you, and you think it's funny because it's not like something that you would really do anyway. But you do have the power to strike. You have a really nice wand here, by the way, for your first object and first card. Let me show you what I mean by books and all that crap. This is the fucking deal right here. Check this out. Coming right into the heart. It's real phallic-y right here. That's what makes you like, woo! And this is actually going into the heart. It's entering. See? It's going right in here. Boom! This. Power. You like power. You like strength. It's intimidating. Because to find partners to match you, have to be the same. It has to mirror for the type of power you possess. I'm going to leave it right here, how it kind of, I don't remember how it was. It's just like striking the, I don't don't know how I laid it down. I like the image. I'm going to let the image show. I'll mimic the image. How about that? Because that looks really nice. And it's right against, and this object paired with all of it is very, very interesting because you're very unique and non-traditional. You take risks. You like people that are interesting and travel and fuck it, let's go on a road trip. Okay, let's do it. You like mind expansion. You may like doing medicine journeys. You may be a Mary Jane head as I. You may like mushrooms. This is an Alice in Wonderland charm. You like having fun with key people though. You don't like fuckheads or any bullshitters or no drama. You'll cut that shit straight. Because this is the wand, but this is the sword of the wands that I have. This is the serpent wand. Serpent wands, you don't fuck with certain serpent people. You just don't. They're straight. And they know when to strike, but they lay low. You know, you're not a bully type. You don't start shit. You like peace, and if anybody fucks with your peace, then you're gonna come at them like, you don't fuck with my peace. Don't mess with my tribe. Don't mess with my medicine. You're very respected too. Very respected. The vibes and the people around you have respect for. So if we're talking about friendships and partnerships and stuff like that, you like very cut and dry. You don't put up with shit. You pay no, it doesn't matter. Like for you, who's in is in, and it's okay, whatever. You don't let it yourself worry about who did this and oh, who did that or whatever. It's just very cut and fucking dry. Keeps the house clean. Fire and earth connection, right? And air. Because you're someone that takes action. You're someone that commands and makes things move. You're someone that says so. Not to give orders or boss people around. It's because you have direction. You have focus. You know what you want. You go get. You go get like the nectar and the sweetness no matter what it takes. You don't care for excuses and phonies or people, you don't like flaky, you don't like you're a very go forward driven leader type. But you have this interesting bottle here that balances everything. And this bottle I found is very pendulum oriented when it comes to being on my table. So it's like you can change directions real quick because you're always seeking that nectar. If it's not here, boom, like you just go. You can sever connections and bury them, and it's just like beginning to become a practice you're strong at. Like you're okay, like death happens. You have a darkness about you, so you like the esoteric. You don't like the normal things. This is somebody that is not traditional right here. Not traditional. You like artists. You like people that are different. You may be an artist. You like connections that are intriguing, not boring. You don't go for the outside, which the outside's luring and all, but who are you? Because there's way more than the outside. Although you seem to have what goes on with your passion is you have hot partners. And I don't mean one-nighters and fucking around bullshit. I mean fucking partners when it's connected. I'm talking when it's at that almost sacred level. If no one does it for you type energy except for that person. Always on your mind no matter what. If they're with you or not right now at this time. Either way. So another thing about this being here is that what they say, message in the bottle, always reminds me of that Police song. I really do like that song, Message in a Bottle. That bass line is like, I love that fucking bass line in that song. But you see, in this bottle, there's a lot of messages in this bottle. Yeah, someone likes it just the way you do. Doesn't matter where, how, or how. Very magical bottle. Very magical. So I say that when you connect with someone in this way, it is very magical. You're just like, why bother? Because let me tell you, you're real open about how you want it given to you. You're someone that has really challenged boundaries. And you mean business, all right. Especially when it comes to sex. Especially when it comes to the temple. Especially when it comes to self. You're like, please me or else. And it isn't like a commanding thing or giving orders, or I'm not talking about being a dom and having a submissive. It's the self thing I'm talking about. You know, it's like, if you know what you like, you know what you want, you know it makes you hot, you know it makes you feel fucking good, and you don't mind telling that person what it is, and that person gives it to you, you're like, partner forever. It's very important to you, this type of energy that you want. Mirrored. It's mirrored. This hummingbird right here ain't fucking around. It's like, yeah, I know my nectar. I know it, and I go towards it. Till what? Till death do us part. It's the raven, little raven charm, batty little charm. It's really cute. But this shows up with love connections that are like this, you know, that you can't take them apart. See, and here you are. I don't give a fuck. I'll always be who I am. You don't like it? There's my ass right there. See? You're okay with it. Why? You keep your heart open and you're still looking up. You know? You still celebrate you, so be it. And this card is like a 25 because that comes with changes, and there's like been changes, and there has been people that have been severed, but you recognize that for good. Not like, oh, they did this and they did that, and be a crybaby like they were. That's probably why you let them go. You're like, so be it, fuck it, bye. To death. You like connections that put in the work, or you let them go. Of course, the little frog shows up. Yeah, you like people that work. This one, say yes to your higher calling or whatever. Yeah, okay. See, but you really like people that like minds. Like minds, or you don't really pay attention to them. Not like they're like you're better than them, or like they're lesser than, or they're not awake or whatever. No, it's not like that. It's like you let them be and you know what vibes and you don't fuck around. Nice meeting you. Good to meet you, and you mean it, but knowing in the back of your head, like, I'll never talk to you again, or, you know, yeah, okay, I don't really vibe with you or whatever. You just let things be and let things go. But you're good with people. You have a strong personality sometimes, you know. They don't know what the hell to do with you. Remember, you're real fun. You're like someone that owns and commands a room. Oh, wow. And it's paired with the frog here. Yeah, you ain't afraid to take leaps. You're not, and this is the way it's on the card too. You're not afraid to go after. You're just not. When you're driven, and you know, if you're into sports, you're probably into heavy sports. You know, you don't like, or something that's challenging. You like challenge. You like challenge. That's your personality in you. You know, you like watching challenge. You like people like challenge. You like, reminds me of like Spartans, or like watching an event where it's just like powers in the room and it's excitement, and you know, that kind of vibe you have with friends, or like to go to those type of, some of you may like MMA, or you know what I mean, like high energy, excitement. Not that you need any, we're so overstimulated here in the Americas, but it's not like you need that. It's just like you just have particular interests that are like that in the vibe. It's not all the time, because you're already that. That's funny. I just said something like you command the room. Check this chick out. She's like, yeah, Eye on the Prize. It's called. I didn't even read it. I said I don't pay attention to the words here. But again, you know, and it says, trust the guidance of your North Star. Okay, you're pointing north, and then you got this, the turtle. Okay. This is a message that keeps popping up in the collective as I've been doing readings too, is that if you think things have not really been moving, or they've been still, they haven't. They're always moving, and they're moving quicker than you think. Because this hummingbirds are quick. See? And here you are commanding, right? Your energy's focused, your energy's strong. So, it's moving. Just you haven't seen it yet on what's coming. You're here to bring example to others. People look up to you. People look up to your badass mentality. Ancestors. And the ancestors have been popping up on the readings as well. You always have a lot to say. Oh, wow. Okay. Coming back to this connection that started the reading, or that vibe, that fiery vibe. The ancestors are coming in, and they are for you. Who, if you know this person, which I think you do, and if you don't, you don't, come in. But they know who you're supposed to, like, it's like a destiny thing, you know, that it's not like supposed to be, it's more like a destiny thing, I'm feeling, yeah. And there's ancestors are looking down and saying, you know, we got this. We got this. Because this is a partnership that would be a super couple, that would be married. But again, you're not, some of you aren't traditional, or never thought you get married, or maybe you have been married and thought you never get married again because you tapped into your power. But there's some kind of like, you never thought, that was like, no, it's not in your mind at all, but that's the type of connection and bond that you have with this person, and they like it. And they're saying, believe it or not, this will happen, but let go. Let things die that you've been thinking about. Just let go. Let the fuck go. And keep your heart open and trust us. Because change is coming in that department. There's way too much passion here to keep bottled up. And it looks like it's about to explode. So that's this is an interesting vibe here. Wait, there's more. I haven't even got, there's more cards, and I want to show you, look. The ancestors. They're watching. And maybe perhaps a lot of you, you know, this is another thing I get from this one. I'm going to try and put the charm back how it was, or landed on the table, so you can see that there's maybe a bloodline of, you know, the ones that do spiritual work. So they're the ones that are involved mostly. There's a big female energy here, very nurturing mother energy. If you have anyone past, or a woman that you looked up to, or a bigger sister here that you feel is an angel here on earth for you, they're going to help you through this time, because it's been really intense to have that bottled up inside. But it's about to, it's all going to come together. Keep your heart open. Keep doing your strong work. Got the amazing back bend here, which are not easy to do and attain. It takes a lot of opening and strength to have this nice straight alignment and this nice arch in the back. It's AKA a heart open. And because your heart is going to stay open, look what's coming. Yeah, it's coming. So yes, I think that's what they're saying, is that, again, you have it handled. We're going to bring it together, and you'll see the change. Yeah, there's much peace coming into that situation, and you will have a renewal in that area, and it really looks nice. See, it's like a new beginning, a new awakening here. New type of passion. There's peace here. This is very like, you have two like vagina-ish cards here. So that's very, like I said, this is a very sexual and sensual vibe here. You got two of these type images. Hey. Yes. Okay, that would look like this. Okay, in here. Okay. I wanted to pull some tarot here. Just a little, to give it a little kick for the end. frustrated. And when I see this image here as well, this will be taking place in fall. This brings me like lots of fall vibes. And it may, yeah, fall vibes to end the cold. So the person can come in and keep you warm during the winter. Or a situation will change that you're feeling more warmth in this upcoming winter. That's what this retrograde is going to bring, some peace into this. It's a time to rebuild and renew. As far as your friendships, partnerships, you're handling that. Like you're pretty much your boss. Yeah, your boss. Okay. Come on, any tarot want to come through? Down this way. Especially over here. Any ending cards that want to come through? Any other decks that you want to use? These were the decks of today. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I did. Oh, I didn't do it. All right. Do it this way. Forget. Which is over here in this land, so I'm going to leave it over here in the little phallic area, which is not that little. Oh. Okay, let's get an object for these last three, and we'll complete the reading. Very much like this one, right? Very explosive. Very explosive. Top of the deck. I love top. Top of the deck works over here in this magic table. Top of the deck. Just like this explosion, you're going to be receiving some news. And it's quick, just like lightning strikes. And it's paired with the beautiful charm here. It's a heart charm. Although it has spikes around that heart, remember, not just anybody can get in. There's also an infinity sign. So here are the three cards that show up. This is from the ViceVersa deck. This is the Strength card, but this is the Strength card also. So, you know, I love that they tell the story. Let's put these right here. Let's put them in here somewhere. Good. Let's put the heart here in the middle. Told you you're a strong one. See, I think you're pretty much in the space where you're pretty grounded and solid. You've faced demons, and so when they come, you're like, you have this attitude like, get what I mean? You're like, uh-huh. Another one of the, yeah, uh-huh. Because you know how to crush that son of a bitch down. You know your power. You know your voice is heard. You know what you're driven. You know. So as it applies to Mercury retrograde. And this is the ending card. I love it. Woohoo! Nice. Time to celebrate you. Time to celebrate all the treasures and all the abundance coming in. It's a very much like this middle card here, what it said, say yes to your heart calling. And so we got the north and south represented, because that middle card here is facing the south, and this one here, the north, which matches the hummingbird, which matches the eye on the prize, the one that the woman commanding. You'll see the top view here. Very, very, very powerful vibe on my table. Very strong. What a nice reading. I love these new cards. I love the new deck and how they intertwine with all of their brothers and sisters that I have here that are in the magical table of Serpentvisionary Oracle. So if you vibed and you resonated and you know, with like a personal reading, which is just that, it's personal, more details for you. This has been a general collective vibe here. My email's in the description. Thank you so much for tuning in on this one. Had a lot of fun with it. And stay tuned for the overview of the table. And next time, thank you so much. Thank you for your subscribing and sharing and the referrals. And for those of you that book readings, thank you so much. I love what I do. So until next time, thank you. I had so much fun with this one.